When the Swedish businessman and the inventor of dynamite, Alfred Nobel, died in 1896, he left behind what was then one of the world's largest private fortunes. In his last will, Alfred Nobel declared that the whole of his remaining fortune was to be invested in safe securities and should constitute a fund, the interest on which shall be annually distributed in the form of prizes to those who, during the preceding year, shall have conferred the greatest benefit to mankind. The prizes established through his will were for 5 fields: physics, chemistry, physiology or medicine, literature, and peace. The 6th category, economic sciences, was not originally listed in Alfred Nobel's will. It was established in 1968 by the Bank of Sweden in memory of Alfred Nobel and was first awarded in 1969. The Nobel Prize for Chemistry, Physics, and Economic Sciences are awarded by the Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences. The Nobel Prize for Physiology or Medicine, awarded by the Karolinska Institute. The Swedish Academy confers the Nobel Prize for Literature, and the Nobel Peace Prize is conferred by the Norwegian Nobel Committee based in Oslo. The selection process for the Nobel Prizes begins in the preceding year during autumn, and the winners are announced in October and November. And the winner of the prize takes home a gold medal, a diploma, and a cash award of 10 million Swedish kronor, which comes about $900,000. Now, this time, the Nobel Prize in Chemistry for 2022 was awarded jointly to 3 persons: Carolyn Bertozzi, Morten Meldal, and K. Barry Sharpless. They developed what is known as click chemistry and bioorthogonal chemistry. Barry Sharpless, who is now being awarded his 2nd Nobel Prize in Chemistry, has laid the foundation for a functional form of chemistry, click chemistry. Click chemistry is a minimalistic form of chemistry in which molecular building blocks can snap together quickly and efficiently. It is a form of simple chemistry where reactions occur quickly and unwanted byproducts are avoided. Morten Meldal came up with a special chemical structure called triazole, which has many significant applications in medicine. And Carolyn Bertozzi took the next step of developing click chemistry, where he began using it to map cells. He coined a word for it: bioorthogonal reactions. These reactions work inside living organisms without disrupting the normal chemistry of the cell. These bioorthogonal reactions are now contributing to more targeted cancer treatments, amongst many other applications. Bioorthogonal, in combination with nanotechnology, can lead to further developments in diverse areas of biomedicine, such as molecular bioimaging, targeted drug delivery, study of cell nanomaterial interactions, amongst others. Now, the Nobel Prize in Physics for 2022 was awarded to Alain Aspect, John F. Clauser, and Anton Zeilinger for their work on quantum information science. Now, they conducted groundbreaking experiments using entangled quantum states, where 2 particles behave like a single unit even when they are separated. They have done experiments using entangled photons, establishing the violation of Bell inequalities and pioneering quantum information science. So what is quantum mechanics and quantum entanglement? Well, many applications rest upon how quantum mechanics allow 2 or more particles to exist in a shared state, regardless of how far apart they are. This is called quantum entanglement and has been one of the most debated elements of quantum mechanics ever since the theory was formulated. Albert Einstein talked about spooky action at a distance, and Erwin Schrödinger said it was quantum mechanics' most important trait. When 2 particles are in entangled quantum states, someone who measures a property of one particle can immediately determine the result of an equivalent measurement on the other particle without needing to check. This year's laureates have explored these entangled quantum states, and their experiments laid the foundation of the revolution currently underway in quantum technology. The 2022 Nobel Prize in Medicine was awarded to Swedish scientist Svante Pääbo for his research in the field of genomics of extinct hominins and human evolution. Pääbo had discovered a previously unknown hominin, which was given the name Denisova. His comparisons with the sequences from contemporary humans from different parts of the world showed that gene flow had also occurred between Denisova and Homo sapiens. Pääbo also found that the gene transfer had occurred from these now extinct hominins to Homo sapiens following the migration out of Africa around 70,000 years ago. Svante Pääbo's work further established that Homo sapiens had mixed with Neanderthals and Denisovans during periods of coexistence, resulting in introgression of archaic DNA in present-day humans. Now, introgression means transfer of genetic material between species following hybridization. Pääbo's seminal research gave rise to an entirely new scientific discipline, paleogenomics. If you talk about significance, then let me tell you, this conceptual breakthrough of Pääbo is of great importance in understanding human evolution process. Pääbo opened a new window to our evolutionary past, revealing an unexpected complexity in the evolution and admixture of ancient hominins, as well as providing the basis for an improved understanding of genetic features that makes us uniquely human. Svante Pääbo and his co-workers could now investigate the relationship between Neanderthals and modern-day humans from different parts of the world. This year's Nobel Peace Prize was announced by the Norwegian Nobel Committee in Oslo. The 2022 Nobel Peace Prize has been jointly awarded to three organizations. First, the Belarusian human rights advocate and activist Ales Bialiatski, who is the founder of Vyasna, a human rights center in Belarus. The second is the Russian human rights organization Memorial. This organization was started in 1987 as a movement to expose repressions under erstwhile Soviet Union. Later on, it expanded into civil society groups that ran a museum, a library, and support centers to help Soviet-era repression victims and their family members. After the collapse of USSR, this memorial did a fantastic job by compiling information on political repressions and human rights violations in Russia. The third one is a Ukrainian human rights organization, Center for Civil Liberties. It was founded in Kiev in 2007 with the aim of transforming the country into a full democracy. The organization is presently focused on identifying and documenting Russian war crimes following the invasion of Ukraine in February 2022.